Good morning, lovely Monday morning, and it's actually quite warm today between showers. The ground's looking nice and green. I think it covers up for the first time in a few days, and yeah, it's really nice. I'm just putting some water in the sprayer. I'll go and put my PPE on and put the weed kill, the Depitox, in it under the we call our top field today, which is the other side of the low fence that you can see, or maybe see. Let's see if we can zoom in. Maybe you can see it now. Just the other side of where those benches are. There's lots of daisies and dandelions, and of course all their seeds are going to blow onto my nice pristine outfield, so I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go. And good morning, it's Wednesday. Tip of the day. I've seen a lot of people have a reluctance to use flat sheets, usually because they're on their own and they can be difficult to manoeuvre safely, which is always something you have to watch out for as a lone worker, and I agree with those concerns. I'm not dismissing them at all, but a possible solution. Let me show you what we've done here. Right, so here's our flat sheet. Got it out because we're now getting into the swing of having lots of games, and I need an additional means of covering strips that we're working on. Now, I can't lift this, and if there's a gust of wind, it's going to take me somewhere I don't want to go. But this is what I've done to manoeuvre it. There's an alloy scaffold pole that's gone through the hooks at each end, and a bit of plastic rope, nylon rope. If anybody wants to know what the knot is on there, it's called a rolling hitch, which resists pull sideways. Benefit of being in the cadets when I was a youngster, and I just pull it out with that. So we're putting a scaffold pole on the other end so it can be done in either direction. It also makes it easier to roll up or to pull over and double and whatever, and then drag out the way. So that's just a tip. If you find it useful, great. If you don't, doesn't matter. There's more than one way of skinning a cat, as the saying goes. But that's what I do, and it works for me. So we'll see what the reaction is to that. Right, crack on with a bit more work. There's Phil, the pheasant, one of our many regular visitors, wildlife here. Looking very plump at the moment. I think his missus is just down there. No, that's another male, and that's another female. And, there he goes. On fence patrol. Hello, it's Thursday, and it's a really nice day. Nice and warm, blue skies. I've even got the shorts on. What a catch, eh? Right, here's a little thing that we do for you. Something you might be aware if you've watched some previous episodes, that we have a problem here with chafer grubs. One of the things that we use to help keep on top of them is this device here. What you do is, I'll just get the bottle. This is an empty. I've got to get a replacement in the next couple of days. This is a pheromone which attracts the the bugs that lay the eggs that become chafers. And this goes in tool. Had to be hiding, didn't it? Just goes in there, pops in the top of that, cover goes on it, and that goes on there, and you hang it up. Now it will attract those bugs, as I've previously said. When you start seeing them in the capture area down there, that's when you want to start to think about any treatment, because that's when they're active. If you can catch the eggs on the surface, that's when you'll have a greater effect. Obviously there is a lot of restrictions on what we can and can't use these days, so I wouldn't recommend anybody puts anything down that could get them in trouble. We don't want that. There's enough rubbish about that causing it. But think of it, it's just like it's a burglar alarm. It tells us when the burglars are there. Hopefully you can get on to them before they start nicking things. But not expensive, and a replacement pheromone is £5-6, available from a lot of different sources. I think I got this one off Amazon somewhere, and I've had this 3 years, and it's still in reasonably good nick, so I'd certainly recommend it for giving you a warning of chafers. This is the time when you want to get it up, late spring, early summer. This is when they're getting ready to start laying their eggs, and this will let you know, right, they're here, trying to get something done. Okay, right, job number 1 this morning. Some clumsy idiot managed to run the lawnmower over the internet cable. Yeah, it were me. So I've got to fix it. In just a moment. So I've dug the cable out, and I'm going to install some conduit. Gonna go up there and run along there. Hello CCTV. And come down there, and then disappear off to parts of the ground. Let's crack on. Right, we're up in the roof space, because this is obviously, you know, what groundsmen do. I fixed the cable, and I'm now going to swap the router and the dongle that gives us internet access up into the bell tower. So there's a very artistic look for you to the other end. Right, I called it a bell tower. It isn't. It's more of a clock tower. But if I get under here, you can see just perhaps. There you go. Right, it goes right up there. And I'm going to put the aerial up there. So crack on with that. Good morning. Saturday morning. Our first team doesn't have a fixture today. This is one of our sort of bye weeks, or whatever you want to call it. So I've got an umpiring appointment, and I'm going to take you to Outcasts Cricket Club in North Lincolnshire, who play at Hurst Priory. It's a delightful ground, tucked away amidst a golf course. I've not played the course, I probably should. Victory Cup. I'm not sure the qualification, but it's something to do with not being in one league but good in something else. I forget. It should be 30 overs aside, and unfortunately the weather forecast is horrible. It's apparently going to start raining about the time that we start playing. Like I say, umpires are supposed to be there an hour before the official start. Just on, yeah, I'm on time for that. And that's it. Once you're there, you're there. Here we are at Outcast Cricket Club. That's a lovely pavilion, that just matches the environment, I think. And you can see we're surrounded by trees and golf course through there. No sign of the rain that's forecast, but we'll see. I'm going to point out something. Let's go and, up to the straw. And it's Sunday, and today I'm at Morton Cricket Club near Gainsborough. First time I've been here. It's quite nice, but I'll just explain some problems. This is a ground that's maintained by an outside contractor, and the grass is really long. This is what happens when a contractor doesn't do the job properly or often enough. Track is marked up correctly, but it is very soft, and the groundsman's hat on, you can see the moss. So it could be interesting batting on this today. Other than that, it's quite a nice looking ground. It's a school playing field, this. Let's see how we go today. 40 overs aside, providing we don't get too much of that.